Hi guys, it's Callum and today I'm going to be doing an Arsenal players tier list. So, if you didn't know already, I am an Arsenal fan, believe it or not. I like to think I'm not as unbearable as some people say we are, but either way, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the players and what I think of them. So we're going to start off with Big Gabriel. Definitely a crucial player, because the thing about him is just he's a lot more solid than everyone thinks at 26, and he can still develop more as well. Right, Kai Havertz. This guy has had his ups and downs. His first season for us, he played striker for one half of the season and scored quite a lot of goals for what he usually does. I say, but is he a crucial player though? You know, I'm just going to keep him at the top of keep, but he's not going to be a crucial player for me. Karl Hein's ketchup and beans. You are definitely going on loan, because if we ever have David Raya get injured, I do not want you in backup. And next we got Gabriel, the guy who can't seem to stop getting injured. I think we keep him as well, but mainly because he'd be a good backup, not to start though, because he's kind of he's a bit like Mangle in the sense of that he's like destroyed, but he can still get the job done. Jorginho, you are gonna go probably on the bottom of keep when everything gets put together, because you are a decent player on your day, but when it's not your day, you are awful. But either way, there's no point letting you go now. Kiwior. The thing is, we do not have the best squad depth in a lot of places. We do not have the best squad depth in a lot of places except defense, where we have Gabriel, Saliba, I think Zinchenko, now Duran Timber, William Saliba if I haven't already said him, Tierney is probably going to leave, and Tomiyasu, Ben White as well, and not even counting Calafiori, who we may or may not get. So where does that leave Kiwior in there? And I think just for that alone, he's going to be an undecided, because if we get a good offer for him, I'd let him go immediately. Albert Sambi Lokonga, next best Yaya Toure as labelled by Vincent Kompany. He is decent for small teams, so I'm going to go loan. I'm not saying any club that he goes to is a small team, because apparently he's off to Sevilla, but yeah, good for him, I guess. Marquinhos, I have not seen any of him at all, so I'm going to go and sell. I've not seen anything of him. Gabriel, Martinelli is next. He's obviously often crucial. He's got the pace, but he never lifts his head up. I mean, don't get me wrong, he scored some important goals like the winner against City, but still, he needs to work on his finishing a little bit. If he had good finishing, or like more composure, he'd definitely be one of the best pacey wingers there is. Or probably behind Vinny though. Right, Reece Nelson, the guy that sent me into a screaming fit when he scored the winner against Bournemouth. I think, you know what? I think we're gonna have to offload him. I know we haven't got really a good backup for Saka, but I don't think he's the answer, you know. I think we should bring in a more experienced player. I'm not saying it's Nelson's fault that he hasn't been able to have experience, but we just have such a good established crucial player there already that it's hard for him to get any play time. So I think we're going to have to sell him for like 30 mil. Nketiah, I'm instantly putting in sell as well, because yeah, he just never gets any play time. And when he does, he hasn't been the best. I don't think he's actually scored a goal since his hat-trick against Sheffield United last season. So yeah, he's off and sell. Martin Odegaard, instant crucial player, because let me tell you, if he develops enough, he could become the next Mesut Ozil, but more work ratey. Because he is amazing. He is the key our team needs to be able to pass properly and start up attacks. I think that's Arthur. I don't know how to say his second name, but whilst the name of Wrexham, he's okay, but the league Wrexham in isn't the best. I don't want to slander any leagues, but Also, the thing about Arthur as well, I'm pretty sure he's 6'6", which is massive. Anyway, I don't really want to let him go. I'd loan him, you know. Right, Tomiyasu Partey, if that's how you say it. He definitely needs to be on the keep. If we sell this guy to Saudi for peanuts, I will go mad. On the last bit of the season, last season, he stepped our whole team into gear. And if we let him go, we'll regret it. I couldn't care less if he was injury prone as anything. If we get like 7-8 good games out of him, that's all I need. Ramsdale's a tricky one because personally he wants to leave, but I'd want him to stay because if you want to compete with teams like City who have Stefan Ortega on the bench, or he's probably going to be starting now since Edison's linked to Saudi, but ideally you'd want Aaron Ramsdale to stay, but he wants to go, so I'm going to go undecided because it's weird. Alex Runarsson, I'm sorry, he needs to be sold. He is shambolic. Bukayo Saka, probably the top at the crucial so far. Had his best ever season to date. And, not to mention, he scored the equaliser in the Euros last night. So next, William the Rolls Royce Saliba. Obviously going to go in crucial. Also, I'm telling you, if he keeps up at developing at the pace he's developing, he will end up being better than Van Dijk. I'm not saying that to disrespect Van Dijk, I think he's very good still even at his age, but Saliba, for his age and how good he's doing, I think he will surpass Virgil van Dijk at one point. But if he doesn't keep up that pace, it'll be really hard for him. Smith Rowe, ideally, he'd be a good player to get quite a bit of money from, but he is actually pretty good in midfield. Ideally, I'd want to keep him more than Jesus, because he's still young, somewhat young anyway, and his injury record isn't the best. But it's the same thing as Thomas Partey, except not as crucial. Saying that makes me want to put him more undecided actually, because Thomas Partey properly changes games, but I don't think I've seen Smith Rowe change a lot of any games that he's come on with. Tierney, I think he needs to be loaned or sold because he does not want to play for us. Which is kind of unfortunate because I rated him at left back at times. Takehiro Tomiyasu, you have to be kept. You'd be a great squad player. I've seen you play at right back against Liverpool and you were pretty solid. Right, Leandro Trossard. I would say, if Kai Havertz doesn't work out, you need to be our striker next season. Or false 9. Because you are solid. Seriously. If you haven't seen this guy, he's probably one of the most underrated players in the Prem. Always scores that goal to get you ahead at any time. Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira's a weird one because he hasn't played since that red card. The thing is, he's like, not sure, he's a bit like Mesut Ozil in terms of his physicality, but to be fair, his passing and penalty skills are actually pretty underrated, so I'm going to put in undecided. I was going to put him in keep, but if you look at the other players I've got in keep, he isn't really on the level of them. Benny Blanco, oh, did I even grab him? Where did I put him? There you go. You definitely need to go in crucial. Probably, I would go as far to say he was the best right back in the Prem all season, because Kyle Walker, I saw a little bit of him, and he didn't seem to be the guy he used to be. But Ben White was ripping the Prem apart. A brace against Chelsea, 10 out of 10. For most of the season, actually, been pretty solid. I would say even more than Trossard. Surprise signing when we got him for 50 mil from Brighton, but we get there. Zinchenko, the Ukrainian Bart Simpson, I like to call him. I will say he is on the chopping block to be sold, because on his first season he was pretty solid, if you ask me, but this season he's been dreadful. The way Salah just completely skipped past him like he wasn't even there against Liverpool on the first game against them, he was dreadful. Now the three that I've added in myself that the person making this tier list forgot to add: Yuri and Timber, 100% a crucial player. He's just so good. Seriously. Even from the few games that we saw him, man of the match against City in the Community Shield, unfortunately the ACL injury kind of hit him hard, but he's made his return in the under 21s or 23s I think, and he scored a goal on his debut there. David Raya as well, crucial player, great cross stopper, decent keeper, saved 2 pens against Porto to put us through on the, I think it was round of 16. Definitely needs to go then. Declan Rice, I don't need to say anything else. Declan Rice is just amazing. People are gonna speak I just think delusional Arsenal fans are gonna say that he's better than Rodri, but let's be honest, he's not better than Rodri yet. Just like most of the players in our squad, they aren't actually the best yet. Like Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, Odegaard, they're not the best in their positions yet, but with time and good management, they will grow up to be some of the best. So that is my tier list. Do I want to change anything? I'm gonna chop and change a little bit, putting David Raya at the bottom of crucial, because goalies are goalies. I'm gonna slot Declan Rice up with. Actually, I don't think Martinelli deserves to be that high because of his season. Hang on. Actually, no, I'll put Timber at the bottom because I haven't seen enough of him. Is that it? Yeah, I'd say that's it. So, thank you guys for watching this Arsenal tier list. If you disagree with anything, you can go in the comments and babble about it there. I'll probably read it. If you like, press the like button, click the notification bell to never miss a Callum Plays video, and also hit the subscribe as well. Well, yeah, you have to hit subscribe to get the bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!